Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome back to another Crypto Weekly Review, episode 66. And I guess this is the first post Bitcoin halving episode. So we did get through the Bitcoin halving here a couple days ago. And unfortunately, some people probably went through a altcoin portfolio halving. Hopefully that's not the case for anybody listening. But yeah, definitely had altcoins come off of quite a bit here. Actually, before the halving, I suppose that was 2 Fridays ago when we had the altcoin dump and Bitcoin kind of. Well, I wouldn't say Bitcoin dumped that crazy or anything, but altcoins sure got hit. And I suppose last Sunday we talked about a lot of fills. I got filled on a ton of things, and then this week I bought a couple things, but nothing like that last Friday or Saturday or whenever that was. But I got the halving chart up. I noticed my little indicator, this TradingView Bitcoin halvings indicator didn't update. I don't know. It didn't make me a new yellow line here, so I still got my line. But maybe this guy's not even in crypto anymore, whoever made this. But it didn't update. But nonetheless, I was just looking at this chart a minute ago. It kind of looks, I was sort of thinking, well, first of all, nothing's really new here. I suppose the only new thing that you could argue about this image is that that we did hit all-time highs before the halving this time. We barely just ticked up here to the all-time high, previous all-time high, that is, or outside of it or above it or whatever you want to say. That hasn't happened before. Usually that came after the halving. But other than that, this thing just looks like business as usual. In fact, this just the whole up rally here just kind of looks like this one to me back in 2015. Just sort of looks the same to me. Didn't really get as nice of a, that's like a nice wide W kind of thing. But and of course, COVID here sort of created this black swan dump, but still kind of looks, I don't know, it doesn't really look the same as this current one, but I don't know. I don't see any reason to change my personal opinion. Like, granted, well, this chart is basically the same. Kind of looks like 2015 to me. Looks like we're putting in a red month here right into the halving itself. I guess we got like, 10 more days. So we'll see how this ends up by the end of the month. But I still would like to see a little bit of a pullback here. Of course, altcoins got wrecked in the process and got tons of fills, and I'm still hoping to get more fills. So another dump would be totally fine with me. And I think Bitcoin could easily come off a bit, that's for sure. But other than that, I still think we're in an uptrend. I think we're on the other side of the halving now. I don't really see any reason why we won't go into a bull market down the road still. And then I guess I'll clarify that with just the only, I mean, there is this time it's different kind of thing here in the bigger picture. Crypto hasn't really seen the same kind of macro conditions as right now. Interest rates are high, probably staying high. We don't have that sort of low interest rate environment, but that all of crypto has experienced up until now. So that is different. I don't know how that'll affect the cycle. And of course, the stock market is at all-time highs. Well, it came off pretty good here. We can look at that in a minute, but it's like the stock market. If the stock market's leading, then, and I don't know if that's true, but if it is, then unfortunately, the stock market's a little toppy, or a little bit overextended. I shouldn't say toppy, but just it's pretty overextended. So hopefully, there's enough gas in the tank to still let crypto rally. And I think they're, whatever. I'm still sticking to my basic conviction. I'm going to buy reload zones on everything I can as altcoins come back down. I'm not really looking to buy Bitcoin per se. I have some Bitcoin. I'm cool with I'm not looking to really, I think the time to buy a Bitcoin has maybe passed. I mean, it would take a pretty epic dump to make Bitcoin purchases, investment purchases reasonable again. But definitely would love to load up on altcoins in reload zones still. So I'm going to just keep it that. And I'm going to keep us just sort of my conviction that I think there'll be a bull market here post halving. And I think you can kind of see the signs. Like, I mean, kind of seeing a relatively okay-ish bounce in altcoins. I mean, they came down. Most of them only hit 61.8. There are some that, well, I shouldn't say that. Some hit 61. A lot of them hit 61.8 and bounced. Some went a little lower. Some, the real high flyers didn't come down that far. But nonetheless, there's kind of a decent bounce this week. Nothing insane, but just kind of the reaction I'd expect to see. And then hopefully this is like a little bit of a dead cat bounce, and then we roll over one more time and actually come down and hit 78 sixes on all of these things. And I think there will be this buy opportunity that, I mean, this is the buy opportunity that I was talking about for the last couple months. So it's either, I don't know, it's either make it or break it at this point. Either things bottom again and then we do go into that bull market that everybody's hoping for, or crypto goes to zero and we all go up in a blaze of nuclear disaster. I don't know, but it's sort of do or die for crypto, I think. So we'll see what happens. But I was just kind of reading David's comments here. Hey, everybody in the chat. I see people chatting away. See some regulars. DMAC wants a 40% dump ASAP. Yeah, it could happen. I mean, we'll look at Bitcoin in a minute, but there's no reason why Bitcoin couldn't dump pretty good. And I mean, I said this last Sunday too, but just that little move on Bitcoin to the downside, which has mostly been taken, or a lot of it's been taken back. That little move destroyed altcoins. So don't underestimate the possibility of big downside moves in altcoins. I mean, you saw it happen 2 weeks ago, I guess that was. Oh, what's still have 20, well, yeah, David's saying he still has cash on the table. Paul's saying he's 50% USDT. I'm actually, I was at 60% before Friday, and now I don't have an exact number, but it's probably more than 50 still in cash. Of course, made a fair bit on the last bull, or like whatever bounce, all banged out shit tons of doubles on the last rally. Got a lot of my capital back. And I have money to spend. So yeah, hopefully I'd like to spend the majority of that before this is all over. And if if we don't go into a bull market and that all goes to zero, I suppose so be it. What the fuck? That's what we're doing here is you gotta shoot your shot, so to speak. And of course, hopefully you do it in a way that doesn't destroy you if it goes against you. Of course, that's like a huge part of it. It's like, yeah, take your shot, but protect yourself from getting completely obliterated if things don't go as you hoped. But what's my point? Well, anyway, Bitcoin halving chart, cool chart, looks everything like normal to me. We'll look at Bitcoin here really quick. Which I mean, weekly chart Bitcoin, I mean, just still messing around with the all-time high, the previous all-time high. That's probably to be expected. I mean, we have like let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 weeks or so of oscillating around the all-time high, previous all-time high. Not a huge surprise, right? That time could be spent here just kind of bouncing around. Now, we haven't really gotten much strength above the all-time high. I think that's pretty fair. We have one green close above it. I suppose this first close was just barely above it. Kind of an M here. I mean, that's a weekly M. It's just not a line chart M. That's not a great sign. And there's definitely daily M's on daily chart, but I also see a lot of strength here being, they basically FU'd these lows. I mean, there's a lot of support down here, it looks like at the moment. I mean, there's these two big tails down here and then one third one this week. We just basically FU'd those lows and bounced pretty hard. So there's still some strength here in Bitcoin, I think. But same story. I mean, there's just a huge gap, a huge fair value gap right here. This whole area, not the best drawn, but And then of course 38.2 right down here is like the next stop if we really dump. And there's no reason why Bitcoin can't get down there, and that's just going to destroy altcoins. Honestly, I'd rather it just happen soon. If that's going to happen, let's just do it now. Just get it over with. Backfill some of this and see what happens in the orange box here. See if there's any kind of strength down here and support coming in, nice consolidation with W's and stuff. I say do that today. Let's do it today. Fuck it. And then I'm not going to comment on how much, I don't know how low this could go, but of course the green box is way down here at like 38,000. We could end up seeing that again for all I know, but I don't even know if we'll see this orange box. So I just leave it at, I see open air here. I could easily see a pullback. I kind of see this bull flag still coming in that I was talking about the other day. I mean, it's just sort of like, you can almost see like, it's like a lower high there, and then it's just kind of working its way down, and it's, this is a horrible drawing. That's not how well, I mean, it's fine enough, I suppose, but that's not really what I meant. Maybe I could draw it with lines here. You can almost see like the flag kind of like setting up here, kind of like that. And so there's going to be some sort of consolidation, downwards consolidation, if this is a bull flag. And I think this is reasonable, and maybe we come down and hit 38.2, but either way, we just kind of, I see a bull flag potentially setting up here. And so any downwards consolidation that results in any kind of bottom in the pump chaser zone, honestly, I think that's what I think is going to happen. Actually, I don't know, who knows, or I shouldn't say that. I'm biased towards thinking this is going to happen because I would love to see this happen. But like a bull flag would be like something like that and take us up to $100,000, 100K, which I think is a reasonable place for Bitcoin to top out. I mean, maybe it goes higher, but I think 100K is a nice big fat round number to see a top in this cycle. That would make sense. And that's that 1.618 extension too, if I remember correctly. If you were to draw 1.68 or 1.618 extension off of the old bear market, I think I could do this here really quick. Boom, 1.618, 102K, and basically that bull. And I'm just sort of eyeballing this bull flag. I don't know where it comes in, but sort of, so we see this sort of move like this down and then get W's and then up to here. 1.618, 100K. Makes sense to me. I don't know if that's going to happen, but it seems to make sense. So that's kind of, and this is, I mean, I would just look at this and go, this is exactly, this is where I'm going to buy altcoins, and this is where I'm going to sell altcoins, and then actually sell Bitcoin too. I mean, if we get to this level, I would probably be looking to, I mean, that's probably when we'll start seeing the Pi cycle top kind of shit come in, and like, I'll probably liquidate everything and go build a bunker somewhere and disappear. I don't know. Anyway, that's what I think is going to happen on Bitcoin in the bigger picture. I don't see any reason to not think this. Now, maybe we go deeper. I don't know how, I'm just, of course, this is just speculation here. I don't know what's going to happen. And I'd be the first one to say that there's a good chance, 50% chance or hopefully less, that I'm wrong. But, I mean, maybe we top out here. I mean, that's the other scenario would be we do M out here, come all the way back down and go into, that's it for the cycle. That's it. We got the cycle. That could be possible. I don't really think that's going to happen, but that's definitely possible. But nonetheless, Bitcoin's in an uptrend, so that means trend continuation at the next bottom. And there's no bottom yet here. So, well, I should say, a bottom in the pump chaser zone means trend continuation, kind of bull flag thinking. And if things really go to shit, then think about how much support must be down here. I mean, I imagine the buyers are going to step up hard if we get down into the green box. That's what I think. But the daily chart, just to point out, there's definitely M's here. And I think in the shorter term, like if you're trading Bitcoin, swing trading or whatever, I mean, clearly there's a big M that did just barely confirm. Didn't really get like strong closes below the purple line here. We just made the M. And then bounced up into jump chaser zones. And I'd be looking to short Bitcoin in the short reload zone. So any bounces up into here, and I'll be looking to short swing trades, swing shorts on Bitcoin, looking for that big dump down into the pump chaser zone. Or if we am out here in the orange box, you could argue there's probably an ABCD kind of setting up that's also possible. So like shorter term or medium term Bitcoin, I think we're probably still going to approach, fill this same hole. Probably likely to fill all that. And I think if you're a swing trader, hunting shorts, even in the dump chaser zone, if you're a trend continuation trader, sounds good. Otherwise, if you're a range trader, as we bounce up into this red box, I don't see any reason why I wouldn't be interested in shorting. I mean, you can see the daily chart. We had divergences on RSI coming way back on the all-time high breakout, and then now OBV just barely emmed out here. It just barely did. And, we did tick to a new high here from this high, just barely. We kind of FU'd those highs, but it looks a little weak in the shorter term. So, and it is a little overextended to be sure. However, look at RSI, already almost down, like below the 50 line. It's funny that RSI has fallen apart pretty quickly, so it's already going to start getting oversold here. Not quite yet. Any kind of dump down into these levels would probably make RSI go oversold. So I don't know. I kind of like the bull flag thesis for the weekly chart, but that's, you can't say that until there's truly a bull flag. This is just maybe the beginnings of one. Hopefully I'm streaming all right. I can notice my YouTube is struggling a little bit, or it just keeps thinking a little bit. So there's probably a little bit of a delay here for the people watching. David. Dude, don't tell anybody about my OnlyFans. I try to keep my OnlyFans and crypto separate. What else can I say? I was going to talk about Ethereum really quick. Of course, well, I didn't even, of course, we talk about the altcoin investment plan, the road to financial freedom for the group that's on Discord. Paul will come on here in a little bit and go over the next coins on the list. I don't know if we got fills on that. He'll cover that here in a minute, but we got a lot of fills, a lot of buys filled last Sunday that we covered. Yeah, we'll get to that in a minute here. But really quick, I'll just mention, really the only thing to say about Ethereum, there's not a huge, it's different price action than Bitcoin in the sense that we didn't get up to the all-time highs yet. Instead got rejected at 78.6. But look at that M. First of all, there's an M in the red box, so that's not a great sign. However, look at the support that's come in twice at 38.2. So there's still, we're, as long as 38.2 is holding here, then we're still trending higher. But now there's an M. So we'll see what happens here. Same thing, bounces up into the short reload zone of this range, also shortable. So somewhere up around 3,600 bucks is seems reasonable to take shorts on swing trading kind of ideas. Not so much like cycle weekly chart ideas. Like I don't think, sure, I'm not calling a top in Ethereum here by any means, but a weekly M, sort of an A, B, C, D more than an M, because this right side's not very high. So we kind of have like ABCDs down here, but the support at 30.2 is pretty good to see. Does show there's some strength here still. And like Ethereum's already filling that fair value gap that Bitcoin hasn't filled yet. Like, it's been pretty weak, but they've tried to fill it here twice now, 2 weeks in a row, bouncing off 38.2. That's a pretty good sign. I think Ethereum has a better chance at hitting the reload zone than Bitcoin. 61.8 is what at like 2,100 bucks. Could see like some sort of dump down there, but again, like look at all the support here. I imagine the top of the range here. I just feel, I don't know. I imagine people are gonna be stepping up and buying Ethereum if we do get down there. It's just my opinion. You can see the old highs of this old range that got broken out. It wouldn't be a huge surprise to test that, but I feel like people are going to step up and buy there. And so, it is just what it is. Same thing, just also bull flag kind of looking thing. Like this flag's almost more established already. Same kind of idea. The flag would be like, I thought I could clone that easily. Something like that. We're just going to sort of grind down and then probably W in the pump chaser zone and move higher. Seems likely. Now that's like the super bull opinion. I know a lot of people will be like, oh no, we're coming all the way back to green boxes. And maybe we can. I just will wait. If there's no W's in the orange box, then we can start talking about W's in the green box. But I don't think there's any point in worrying about that too much. I mean, if you want to have some stink bids working in case you get some lucky buy opportunity, sure. Of course, there's some macro events like wars and stuff that could cause some serious panic, and I'm not ruling any of that out. I just, if I'm looking at this, I'm just going to kind of stick with like hunting in the orange box or just watching in the pump chaser zone for W's and stuff. Nowhere near that yet. We'll just see what happens. And maybe try to speed up just a little bit. I mean, there's not a lot to say about Ethereum versus Bitcoin, but I think it tells the story of altcoins right now. We're still just grinding lower, so I don't expect altcoins to turn around and rip here. I'm still waiting for Ethereum to bottom against Bitcoin in the green box here, and that it's just walking down the trend line still. And there is an M working, and maybe we bounce a little bit, but I think for the most part, we'll just continue walking down this trend line. You can see OBV is still just pointing strongly down. We'll see what happens. But, once Ethereum versus Bitcoin gets down in this green box and starts Wing, that's probably going to be a good sign for altcoins. So, like, during this period will be when hopefully I'll get filled on a lot of stuff. And I would just mention about I'll just say really quick about the stock market. I mean, I still think this ABCD is active. And I do think that testing the old highs is very likely. So you could see that happening. Like, I mean, I was talking about that even a ways back through here. Just like Bitcoin, I mean, Bitcoin didn't get above the old all-time highs as high, but, if we break out, it's very likely to see a pullback to the highs. And so let's see what the stock market does here as it comes down into the old highs. And if it finds support there and starts cranking higher, that's generally probably positive for Bitcoin, I'd say. And the Nasdaq's even closer to that. Like, that'll probably hit this week. We'll see what happens. Like, man, to be fair, look how hard that came off. Shit. This week wasn't great for the and I noticed like things like Apple. I mean, there's just a lot of those, Tesla looks like hell. Like Tesla looks horrible. I haven't looked at Nvidia lately, but I know Nvidia of course was the leader. Yeah, coming on, that's pretty much the that move in the Nasdaq. And look at how much Nvidia could backfill here. I mean, support is way down here at $500. It still has a long way to come back down. But let's see what happens at the all-time highs or the previous all-time highs in the stock market, and hopefully we see some support there. That'll be helpful for crypto, I think, in general. Now, of course, the same story applies. Maybe 38.2s need to be tested, and maybe we get sort of that same kind of bull flag action, but not yet. Just have to see what happens, how far this thing dips. I mean, the trends are still up, though. If you're looking at weekly charts, to be fair, we're still in an uptrend. So I don't think it doesn't really do anybody that good of a service to start calling tops or anything. I mean, hopefully we shouldn't be buying these kind of levels anyway. So like if you're already long, okay. If you're trying to buy like these indexes, this is a horrible place to be doing that. Hell, you can make 5% on a high yield savings account right now in the US and I don't know, it seems like if you have a bunch of cash, I'd probably just not buy this index. It's probably better just earn your 5% for a while and let this shit work itself out because I lost my train of thought for a second though. But what I was going to say is I don't think interest rates are going down right away. So like that 5% on those accounts are probably going to stick around for a little while. And I think the stock market indexes do 7% on average a year, but that's on average. And so like, is it worth expecting a 7% return over the next year buying the NASDAQ at all-time highs? That seems like I'm no fucking financial planner, but like that seems like a bad idea. Probably just earn your 5% if you've got a bunch of cash and maybe wait for the stock market to calm down before you go loading up. Now that looks horrible in general, but we'll see what happens here at the all-time high, previous all-time high. And then what else I got for you guys? Well, I was just going to mention Solana bounced, from the pump chaser zone pretty good too. That's a good sign, I think, for now. Of course, it got hammered. It came off like 40% or something. I mean, I guess just I mean, from last week, from 180 down to like 117. Geez, but it looks like it's bouncing pretty strong. I will point out, look at that gnarly bearish divergence in RSI, and then an M in OBV. So it's definitely looking toppy. And any sort of and that's an M for that matter too, weekly M here in Solana. So any bounces are shortable, but it kind of went too far too fast, right? Like also, if everything's sort of coming down, like wouldn't be a huge surprise to see Solana backfill some more. And then lastly, I'll just mention a couple names. I bought one new name. Is this 00? It's like a Coinbase thing. I don't. It's not even. It's on Gate.io and Coinbase. And I just stumbled on it through Coinbase, and it seemed interesting to me. It's like a loyalty coin kind of thing. Like if you're like a celebrity, you could have your own reward coin or a business or whatever, and it's a platform for quickly launching your own rewards like coin. Yeah, not like a brand new idea in crypto or anything, but I was just seeing it on Coinbase, and I pulled up the chart and was like, oh, cool, this is the exact kind of shit I'm looking to buy. I mean, 78.6 tags basically against like old W's. I mean, nice little W there. I didn't trade that. And actually, I haven't gotten this fill yet. I just went and grabbed some right here yesterday, and then I worked a bid down here at the breakout level, you know. So that's a new one for me. 00 pools, it's called. And you can see how, I mean, this is exactly everything that I expect to happen in altcoins here, is just slamming down into the previous W's and bouncing, and then probably still have to like round out a new bottom. But like, I don't know, maybe if everything turns around quickly, these things could rip. I wouldn't be surprised, but at the same time, it'll probably have to like work its way down here a little bit. I still think I'll probably get filled here. But nice reaction, at least off the W. That's exactly what I want to see. So that's one new one for me. And then I picked Gala and HBAR just to, I mean, these basically show these are ones I bought in the last week at 61.8 in Gala's case. And this is like, I mean, this is all I'm going to do going forward. I could pull up any of these. I mean, this one has a nice base in, got obliterated here 2 weeks ago on that dump, slammed down into 61.8 and saw a little bit of a bounce. Maybe that bounce holds, maybe it doesn't. That's why I'm sort of just taking a nibble at 61.8, just on the outside chance that things don't go lower. I'm okay with that. But in general, I'll just look to get filled at 78.6 and 88.6 against the old W's, and that's pretty much that's how I'm going to proceed through the rest of this cycle. So to be fair, altcoins have M's, you know, now this is an M. So, I mean, there is an M now, and it probably just have to work, you know, it's going to probably still fill me on these. Maybe not the 88.6, we'll see, but like likely maybe even go see lows. I don't know. But generally speaking, I mean, this is kind of a tall, big W, but I'm okay with just hitting 61.8, 78.6, and 88.6. That's like sort of my dollar cost averaging plan. You know, just have my 3 nibbles working. And I'm going to do that on all of these. And like HBAR is another one, same exact thing. So also has a W working, also slammed down in 61.8 and bounced. And I also hope to get my 2 more fills. So you can pull up anything I've gotten a double on, like basically anything I got a double on, like both of these in the last rally. I'll certainly be doing this, just reloading on everything. And then new things like that. If I find something like this, yeah, same idea, same exact idea, really. I mean, this one I didn't buy at 61.8. We were already below it, but same idea. Nice little W here. And funny enough, this one has like a big, tall W. I mean, good sign of a bottom is all I'm saying. So, long story short for me is I don't know. There's nothing more I can say except I'm going to just buy a classic Brian Beamish reload zones on altcoins. And I'm not going to make it any more complicated than that. And if they all go to 0, then I'll just say fuck it and get a job at McDonald's and go back to eating ramen. Been there before. But I think that's it for me. Maybe, Paul, if you're ready to jump on, you can go over the coins from the plan.
Yep, I'm here. Can you guys hear me? Everything is nice and clean.
Yeah. Let me just get your screen up.
Okay. Okay, let's see my screen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Should be good.
We're looking at Matic. Oh, that,
Well,
by the way, actually, really quick, that pools I was showing you, just for anybody that cares, that pools I was just talking about, that's on Ethereum and Matic. So if you want to buy it on chain for cheap, go on Polygon and buy it. And it's also traded on Coinbase and Gate.io.
Okay, so let's put the plan back. Let's start with the plan. Well, the plan is the same. Nothing changed. We are still in the same part of the plan. I'll modify it here and I'll put 2024 also, but I said multiple times. We are in the same part of the plan. Buy low, sell half on a double, and repeat the process until we'll not get fills back in the long reload zone. Pretty simple from my point of view. We are still in that environment where we should buy and sell half on a double. Okay, so that's the plan. Let's see the list. We stopped at the last one last Sunday. Now we'll start from the beginning with Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, Ripple, Cardano, and so on. And you can see first 8 of them, we still don't have a feel on the first levels. Okay, so let's start with Bitcoin. I'll change something or I'll keep what I have on Bitcoin. Well, on Bitcoin, I have a Bitcoin index here, but honestly, for me, to be interested in buying Bitcoin, I'll have to keep my order at 78.6 there. 28,600 kind of idea. Yeah, I know it's not probable now. Everyone is bullish. I know that. I'm bullish also. I don't think we'll get to that level, to test that level, but that should not stop me to keep my order there. I don't want to cancel that order. And you can see we have 2 buys, 0.5 at 28,600. I'll keep my order there. If I want to have Bitcoin, I'll have to wait there. Nothing more than that. Okay. Kevin spoke about Bitcoin a little bit, so I'll leave it like that, and I'll get to Ethereum, to the next one. Well, Ethereum, same kind of thinking. I don't think it's any point for this plan, for a dollar cost averaging plan, for an investment plan to buy Ethereum above $2,000. It's just not in my view. If you don't like my level where I have buy level at $1,583, well, you can see the low, the high, and 61.8 it's at $2,100. You want to make a different choice? Why not? It's up to you. You can see if I'll put the volume profile and I'll put everything, well, the POC is all the way down here. But other POC, if we are talking about only this price action, you can see the pockets at 78.6 here. So if we get the retracement and then the bounce, the big volume is still at $1,600. Will Ethereum get to so low at 1,500, 1,600? I don't know. It's not up to me from now on. I have the limit order there and I'll just leave it there. So pretty simple from my point of view on Ethereum. Now, let's take the next one. Well, that's BNB. On BNB, I said the same kind of idea. And I said I don't want to buy BNB there. I don't think I'll get a feel so low. But I wasn't too excited to buy it above, I don't know, $200. Let's call it that way. So for the moment, I'll just wait. I don't see an opportunity here. If we'll come back down here below 2,000, below $300, if we'll go below shark level here and we'll form a new W, maybe then I'll buy some. But for the moment, no. Yeah, it's strong. Yeah, I could go higher, but I just don't see an opportunity here to buy. Yeah, we had a slightly a double. You can see, even if you bought the bottom, we managed to get a double and that's it. Not the best performance. It's like a like Stefan likes to say, it's a stable coin. Well, I could scalp it, I could day trade it, but in the investment part, it's too high for me to consider it a good investment. It's just too high. It's $500 now. Even at below $300 is still too high. So nothing will change on this one. I'll reanalyze if we'll go back below 78.6. Okay. After BNB, we have Ripple. Well, that's another ugly one, because everything moved up and down and Ripple didn't do a damn thing. And you can see we have buy order 0.5 at 28 cents. Now we are at 50 cents. And we barely scratched. We didn't even touch $1. I'll do something else? Well, no. No, I'll wait with that order there. If will fill my order, okay, I'll put a shot, but nothing for me to do at this point in time. I'll just leave all the order at that level. I know everyone is saying that Ethereum will go, Ripple will go at some point in time at $10, $100, $500 and something dollars. Okay, I'll buy it here if I'll get the opportunity, and I'll probably get the opportunity, and then I'll put my shot, and that's it. There are better fish to catch in this market than Ripple. At least that's my opinion. Okay, so that was Ripple. The next one is Cardano. Well, I have bad memories and good memories with Cardano from the last bull market. I had bad memories because I had a pretty big bag here and I sold most of it at the bottom. Exactly because I had a bag too big for my portfolio. And the good feeling is that I made more than 100x on what I still had from the bottom. Okay, now I should chase here. I should buy Cardano at 30 cents, 20 cents, even in the long reload zone. 30 cents, no. I'll keep that original order. If the market wants to get that order, okay. If not, it's not a big deal. I'll just wait. So nothing to do on Cardano. I just don't see the risk reward here to buy it at 40 cents. Well, we need a lot of, not even a 10x to the all-time high. Well, 30 cents. Well, maybe a 10x. Still not good enough. So I'll wait here. Hopefully something bad will happen in Cardano, or someone will sell a lot, or something, and I'll get a fill. And then I'll put my sell half on a double. But for the moment, even if I'll zoom in here and I'll see, okay, we form kind of a W, weekly W here. We can retest this one. Maybe I'll change my mind after we'll form another W here. Let's see what will happen. But I'm still thinking it's possible with an ugly week to touch 60 cents and 16 cents and then bounce back. Let's just see what will happen. Okay, next one. Well, good old Doge. We don't have a fill on Doge. Why? Because we said we don't want to buy Doge at 5-10 cents. Was a mistake? I don't know if it was a mistake or not. Now you can see we waited at 5 cents. That was the best we can do to buy this one. Was a bad idea? No. We almost touched 2 times, 3 times that level. We didn't get a fill? Well, so be it. Next bus. Now we can rearrange put the fib to see it here, the 88.6. And if I'll see a new W below 10 cents, a small W here, I could think about, I don't know, canceling this order, because I'm not allowed to do anything here because I have one limit order here, one limit order here, 1 full percent. I'm stuck. So I need to cancel one, and so I should cancel the lower one and buying the next W here, next weekly W. We'll reassess. For the moment, for me, it's not a good investment to buy Doge at 20 cents, not even at 15 cents, not even at 10 cents. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's a different Doge, but I spent too much time here knowing Doge below 1 cent. So buying at 15 cents now sounds ugly for me. Okay, that's Doge. I'll wait and I'll analyze when we'll get back at the beginning of the list. Now, Matic. Well, on Matic, we don't have a fill here, as you can see, but we have something else. Let's go back on Matic. Where are you, Matic? Well, we have this limit order here, the original one. It's a lot lower, 10 times lower, maybe even more. But we said last time that we'll buy 16 cents. And you can see we got a nice fill. Let me zoom in. Too much blue here, but we'll have to adapt. You can see this original W. We got a dump. We test that level. We got a fill, and we are bouncing. So we have a fill on the second review, and we should have a shot at 1.2. So we are in. We have a position on Matic. We'll get that fill lower. It's possible, but not likely. So now we have a position. We should wait with the be damn sure that we have the shot in the market, and we should wait. If the market wants to give us a shot, then we can reload. If we'll move up and down pretty fast, we can reload multiple times until the exponential move will start. We don't know how much time. We can assume, but we don't know exactly how much time this range will last. Okay, so on Matic, we have a position. For some people, maybe be a bit difficult. You can see here, we don't have anything, but if you go, for example, you go here, let's see Matic. Well, you can see here we have a fill. And now we should put the shot, and if we get a shot, then everything is nice and clean. So that was Matic. Nice, clean fill, exactly textbook one. I'll zoom in again, and you can see initial weekly W, breakout. Okay, we didn't retest it. Wyckoff check of this level. Market touched this level and bounce. Textbook one. That's how we want to get our fills. Well, after Matic, we said we'll talk about Solana. Well, let's see what we have on Solana. We definitely don't have a fill on Solana. Solana did a really nice bounce. You can see 20x from the lows. I don't know if exactly 20x. Let's see. 8. Yeah, more than 20x. But we missed the Solana entry by $3. I was a cheap ass here. I tried to outperform the market, and market punished me. And the other level, we had the weekly W, this big one. Well, was too much for my taste. You can see $33. Knowing the Solana, I was hoping for that fill. I was wrong, yeah. Something I could do now, yeah. I could bid at 32, exactly like we had the fill on Matic. I'll hope that I'll get a fill on Solana. I know a lot of people who tell me, well, never. Solana will never go back there. Probably. That will make me remove my order? No. I'll keep that order there. If I'll not get a fill, so be it. Something else I should do? Well, I could think about 61.8. I could think it's too high for me. I'll be honest. For this plan, it's just too high. Other plans, I have some Solana. The market will not go in the top without me. Speaking about Solana. But on this plan, no. This is an investment plan. Idea on this plan is to buy low, and we are not low now. We had an attempt here, you can see on spot, below $120, but it's the first attempt to break this and bounce from this support. Will this support hold? Let's wait. We are not in May even. We'll see what will happen. We don't know. So I'll keep this one. Now, let's take a look at the next altcoin. Well, DOT, and then we have SHIB. Let's see what we have on DOT. DOT is exactly like BNB, but only on the stable part. Yeah? It's not pumping, it's not doing anything. It's just going sideways. Yeah? It's more stable than the dollar. Dollar lost some value, but this one is just staying here. And what we can do? Well, we can wait to get our level here. I should draw another level. I should draw another long reload zone. Well, let's see. Altcoin long reload zone. Let's see this one. Okay. I should buy this level. I don't know. I'll be honest. I don't like no weekly W yet. So I'll wait until I'll see that weekly W, and then I'll buy another 0.5. In the same time, I'll keep my order here. Maybe something ugly will happen about DOT. I don't know. Some rumors, some news, who knows? And then I'll get a feel if I have the order in the market. If not, well, next month. So nothing to do for me on DOT. We had a position, we bought here, we sold half on a double, so we have some free coins. Now we are trying to reload. If I'll see a W at 78.6, maybe slightly below, maybe slightly above, I could change my mind and I could buy here. But for the moment, no, I'll just leave it like that. And the last one from our list, well, it's cheap. So we had one limit order here, never got a fill. We had another one here, fill, hit the sell half on a double. Market pumped more, but we said we'll not sell another half. We'll not do another short because we want only free coins. So now we have free coins and we'll reload again. Where we should reload on this one? I think a lot of you will understand my view that I want to reload here exactly in this area. Well, this was the breakout. You can see this candle. We'll probably have some retest. So what I'll do on this one, because I still have the order down below, I'll just put it here. This is a good level for me to reload because we have free coins and we want to reload on SHIB. So I'll buy at that level. Well, buy 0.5. Well, I think that's correct. As much as possible, if we'll come here, get us a fill, sell half on a double again, and repeat the process until the market will go parabolically up. Then we'll definitely know that it's not the same environment. But for the moment, this is my level. It's a bit too high, maybe. I don't know. But because I have an order a lot lower, I'll put an order here in the below 78.6. Okay, that was the last one. I don't see any requests for the moment in the chat. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't see any requests here. Let's see if everything is okay with my YouTube. Yeah, everything is okay. We'll launch a new challenge, kind of a long-term challenge on premium this time. Premium VIP guys will have access on it. What is about? Well, we'll try to buy new coins, try to do a difficult dollar cost averaging thing. So we'll try to dollar cost average, but at the same time use the fib retracement, something like that. The complete plan, it's ready. We'll launch that on premium, I guess, next week. We have almost all the details. The spreadsheet, it's kind of ready. Yeah, you can see the spreadsheet. It's looking nice and clean. The levels are here. Everything it's nice. Probably next week we'll announce it on Twitter. We'll announce it on premium, and we'll put the new challenge. After you see the name, you'll understand what I mean with the last chance challenge. Yeah, in my view, is the last chance to buy new coins in this dump until summer, until fall, to dollar cost average to get nice levels until the bull market, the real bull market, and the exponential phase of the bull market will start. Well, let's see what will happen. Now, for the moment, we don't know. Exactly like every time, we don't know and nothing we can do about it. We should plan and we should respect our plan. Looking back in time, we should get a bull market. will get that 100%? We don't. So that's why we have risk management. That's why we are risking percentages. That's why we are not allowed to risk money we don't afford to lose. Yeah, that's why we are trying to get a lot of people to become swing traders, good traders. So it doesn't matter what market will do, we'll still make money. There are a lot of things you can do if you want. But that's the idea. We'll launch this challenge. We have a spot challenge already, but something totally different already in the premium part. That's Stefan challenge from 1,000 to 10,000. This one, it's a bit more complex, complete, let's call it that way, with clear rules, clear list, and clear levels. Yeah, we don't have to think too much. We'll just plan before, put the limit orders in the market, and we'll know exactly what we should do. In the rest, scalping, day trading on Bitcoin on 5-minute chart, well, I don't think is the case for us to go so deep in this live stream. So I think I'll look at the chat again. Well, Konstantin is saying something about link. Well, Konstantin, until I'll prepare the chart, please tell me the time frame you want me to take a look at link. I assume that you want daily and weekly, but assuming that doesn't mean I should not ask you. Let's see what you say. Weekly, okay, exactly like I thought. Well, AB equals CD was 38.2. We got to that level? No. You can see the bearish divergence. We had clear signs even from this level. Yeah, well, it's pushing higher, but it's the end of the move. And you can see here on weekly, confirm the bearish divergence, multiple ones on RSI. Well, nothing special on OBV. OBV is just respecting the price action, but as you can see, is below this moving average now. And we have kind of ugly top on OBV. What will happen from now on? Well, we don't know exactly what will happen, but we can do something nice. We can draw a clear long reload zone, and we can do put a volume profile. That's why we have these tools. And as you can see, the volume profile is telling us that the POC, the big volume, it's all the way down here at 7.7, 7.8. So knowing that, seeing that long reload zone there at the same level, you can see we already have, we did a review on this one, and we already have a limit order at 7.78, 7.8 kind of idea. So if the market will come and deeply retest this range and this consolidation, will get us long. From that point, we'll see what we can get. But at this point in time, I don't see an opportunity to buy link here. I just don't see it. We just confirm an ugly YAM, not the best one, but you can see the pattern here. Yeah, online chart, you can see the head and shoulder ugly. We have some support here, but the problem is, will this support hold? I don't know. It's up to everyone. But I'm thinking this area. If you are not a cheap ass like me, Konstantin, you can think like this. Below $10, you can start dollar cost averaging again. Yeah. So that's my thinking on link. Too high in the middle of nowhere at this point in time. I don't have anything to frame even a setup. For investment part, it's too high. So below $10, good level to start dollar cost averaging again. You want to buy like us on this plan? Well, you can see our limit order, it's at 7.78. Nothing else I could say about link. I know a lot of people, maybe they are more bullish on this one, but look at the chart. This one exploded higher without retesting this big consolidation. You think we'll go anywhere without testing at least $10? I don't think so. But maybe this time is different. Okay, let's see the next one. Solana, Richard, you want me to go on meme coins? Okay, I'll do it. Okay, let's see if we have it on TradingView. Well, I don't think we have it here. I have to go on Dex Screener. And you want me to go on Dex Screener? Okay, let's go on Dex Screener then. But I'll tell you, Richard, nice to see you, by the way. I'll tell you, I'll not go lower than daily. Well, liquidity, I think this is the one. Soul card, I think. I have some, so. Okay, so I'm on 50-minute chart. I'm a DJ myself, but not the best time on this live stream to talk about that. Okay, we'll start with daily. Well, starting with daily, and you know me, I'll put an ugly fib. And I'll have to do it, start over again, because I'm not logged in here and I don't have the fibs. And okay, but I'll do it. Why not? It's not hard to do that. Some people, maybe they want to see it for the first time. Come on, what I left here? I left a number. Okay, I don't want that. So you can see we're at 78.6. Well, slightly below. Will form a double here? Maybe yes, maybe no. But the problem is on daily that you have a lower low. So maybe you should wait a little bit more. My 2 cents. You can see this level. So it's not a valid double. If you put the line chart, okay, but keeping in mind wicks and tails, no, you should wait for a better consolidation, better retracement. This week needs a retest at some point in time, I think. So yeah, in this area, and this big candle, this candle body from this top to this, when this chart started, yeah, from, let's call it that way, from 8 cents to 0, you have a nice range where you can play around. I don't like this W. Why? Because good location, but ugly W here. I'll tell you exactly. I'll put an indicator. So I don't think I'll have something on OBV. So the best indicator for the moment will be RSI. So let's put an RSI. Let's see what we have. We have something or not? Well, RSI, it's in a kind of a bullish divergence here. Yeah, just confirm the bullish divergence. You can see lower low, higher low, W confirmed here. So you have a bullish divergence on RSI on daily. I think we closed, or if we didn't close above this level, we have a confirmed bullish divergence. But you know, location, indicator, confirmation. Okay, we got that, and a nice structure in the market. That means that, okay, we'll take without a clear W? No. If you are dollar cost averaging this one, you don't need my help for dollar cost averaging, Richard. You know how to do it, yeah? On weekly basis, monthly basis, same amount of money, not the same amount of coins, to get the closest as close as possible the bottom. That's simple. So fundamentally, what they'll do, they have a card. Yeah, they have. They had some problems. Everything else, they had some problems. It's expensive and high fees. Yeah, 5% is a bit too much in my book. But who am I to tell you that this one will not succeed or will succeed? If you are thinking LJ, well, you can see first W the other side of the trend line, and you can take the trade. But keep in mind, if you are thinking LJ, you should think trade with stop loss. If you are dollar cost averaging, you don't have a stop loss. If you are using little old lady, you don't have a stop loss. If you are using the plan from Road to Financial Freedom, same kind of idea. You have to just decide and execute properly. Okay, the next one. GME on Solana. Well, I'll try the GME on the same GameStop. This one, You think this is the correct one? I don't know, honestly. I'll be honest. I don't know if it is the right. I don't have the contract address. I'm assuming that is the same one. No volume the last couple of weeks, days. If you are fundamentally bullish here, you should be definitely buying here. Yeah. So if you're, well, let's see. If you post me the, I think it's the same one, but if you have the contract address, why not? Let's be damn sure that is the right one. Yeah, same one. Okay. So first, location. I don't need a fib to know that I have a fucking good location. So thinking location, dollar cost averaging, Richard, really nice. Nice and clean. Yeah, I like that. But more than that, let's put an RSI. I don't think we'll can do something else. RSI, let's see. Let's zoom in a little bit. Maybe we have something. Well, we don't have bullish divergence, but we have some indicator confirmation. At least it's confirming the price action. I have a clear W here. Well, I have this one, but this one is out already because produced a 2-to-1 risk to reward. This W did his job. You need a new one if you are thinking trade. So I'll show you. Yeah, I'll show you. Long setup. This is the W. Come on, don't be ugly. Just don't be fucker. Okay. This one did the job. W, breakout, 2-to-1 risk to reward, back down, consolidating. You need a new W to think new setup. So I like it as a location. I like it as a location for an investment. I don't know what this one will do. Will succeed or not? Tokenomics, how many coins? If they'll dump more coins in the market, what is the total market cap? You know the questions. But as I see on the chart, just putting the chart, you have a good location. We'll stay here for next 6 months and we'll test the lows. Probably, possibly, we don't know. It's a good level to have some skin in the game. Yeah. It's better than all the levels from here. And you saw a lot of influencer, Twitter, a lot of people talking about this one. Here, doesn't matter the location. You have a better location than them at this point in time. Well, I'm looking at this one and I need to know. Well, that's the GME. We have anything else? Let's see. I missed any request? Well, seems like not. Well, guys, we have an hour already. I don't know if we have more requests. We can answer, but closing the live stream a bit earlier than usual is not a bad thing. Honestly, we'll try to change the format to keep it below 1 hour and next month or so. You said something, Kevin, because I
was just saying that was it for the requests.
Yeah, so if you don't have requests, I don't know. I'll talk about meme coins for 5 more minutes or 3 more minutes, and then and then we can call it a day if you'll not point out any other one. I see Richard is posting another.
There needs to be a Solana meme coin called Soul Patch. I don't know if anybody knows what a Soul Patch is. That'd be a funny meme.
I see an Elgato, so well, this is an old one. It's not a new one. It's from December 2023. So this one, good location, but nothing more than that I will say about this one. Has a W. Let's put the line chart. I think we'll consolidate. This time we'll consolidate even more. I don't know more about this one. And I don't want to do too deep analysis. But if you bought anywhere, okay. Let's just put it like this, and let's just extend the right part. Come on. Okay. So if you bought anywhere above 78.6, you can see you have a good level. You probably have an 88.6, and will probably form a W at the 88.6 level. Let's see. Let's remove the background. It's ugly. Well, you can see you are exactly at 88.6. You have some support here. Start dollar cost averaging on this one, not a bad idea. What this Elgato cat, pussycat, or how you want to call it will do, or what's the fundamental for this one not to go to zero after they pumped and they dumped? I don't know. That's up to you, Richard. You should go and do your own research about that. But you can see liquidity 200K locked. That's good. Market cap 1.4. So they didn't dump everything. They still have something to dump even at the 88.6. The rest is up to you. But good location. 88.6 is always a good location. Confluence with some support and resistance. Thinking about some W's trying to form. RSI probably is confirming, or it's in bullish divergence already. Well, it's confirming. I don't see anything special. But I need to zoom in. Otherwise, I'll miss the... Well, no. Nothing. Just indicator confirmation. It's respecting the price action, that's for sure. But I'll tell you something, Richard, and not only Richard. Well, almost is not the same thing with the W, Richard. And you are trying to convince me to look at Solzilla, but I'll not do that. It's too much. Too many meme coins for this live stream. Okay. A lot of altcoins will look similar or even uglier than that. Select the best one, look at the community, see if they still have active communities, how strong they are, if they are not toxic already. 90% of them, they're already toxic. They're already blaming the devs, and you know what they'll say. But it's a good level to load up a bag of meme coins. They'll have another season? Well, I don't know for sure. I am assuming that they'll have another one. And thinking now, the next meme coin season, not a bad idea. You'll get some nice opportunities in next month or next 2 months. Saying that, well, okay, I have some money, I have my portfolio. I'll put 5% from my portfolio, from my entire portfolio. I'll put only 5% in meme coins. And I'll buy the best one I could find. I'll buy them, dollar cost averaging, or doesn't matter the way. And after I'll finish, I'll just wait. I think it's not bad to do that. Make a short plan, buy some good meme coins if such thing exists, and wait for the next meme coin pump. Sorry, Richard. No, Solzilla was one of my favorite. I bought it when the liquidity was below 10K. Even if I remember correctly, Alex from our community said, Paul, do you understand the concept of liquidity? I don't think you understand that one doesn't have liquidity. And I said, well, I'm not playing with a big portfolio on this one. It's enough liquidity for me. And was the first meme coin pumping. I sold a bit too much, a bit too early. The best the best results, I think Kevin got the best results on Solzilla.
Yeah, I had well over 100x on that trade.
So I think, yeah, it's playable. Anything that has a chart and respects a technical analysis from a technical analysis standpoint, you can trade it. The rest is up to you guys. Okay, Richard, you made me talk about 2 or 3 meme coins. Well, it's a good result for you, but enough, it's enough. I don't see anything else. A lot of other people asking anything else about other coins. So, you know me. I told you most the things I wanted to tell you. We are putting a lot of effort to improve a little bit the community and reorganize the channels and maybe put better, clearer ideas, not better ideas, because we have really nice ideas, but a bit how we post the ideas maybe should be a bit clearer. You still have the opportunity to participate in this giveaway. Yeah, tomorrow in the daily crypto plan, I'll do the draw. I changed a little bit. I put the money below and less money in 1 month premium membership, but we still got a lot of giveaway hunters. They don't care about anything else. That give me, sir, please, where is my reward? You know the idea. But in the same time, it's a nice way to make us visible on Twitter. If you want to participate and let them a slim chance to win, the more of us will retweet and repost, they have a slimmer chance to win the giveaway hunters. It's up to you. Okay, guys. I'll let you know me. I don't like to say goodbye and see you next time. So I'll let Kevin do that. But see you tomorrow morning with the daily crypto plan.
All right. Well, man, when you guys were talking about GME, I decided to look at the real GME, and man, look at this chart. Fuck. Which one? I think it's hilarious. There's a GME on Solana that's just a shitcoin, which is hilarious in itself. But man, look at that. Dude, I remember this trade. Like, I remember back in here, like at TRI, most of us missed this trade, but I remember we shit all over this in the Stock Pickers Club. We were like, we're not buying that piece of shit. That was probably like, I think it was around $4. That was like in there. Well, that was 2017. It was probably like in 2018, somewhere around there. And none of us wanted to buy GME. And then this thing was insane. Like, how did this go? It went higher than most crypto ever does. But man, looking at it right now, it just looks horrible. That's too many numbers. That was over 100 extra. Of course, I don't know if people have watched the. I just watched that Roaring Kitty movie the other day. Well, like a couple months ago. I don't know what it's called. The movie they made about that guy. I don't know. It's a pretty good story. But man, look at this thing. Like, just making new lows even this week. Fuck. I don't think I want to buy Jimmy. The funny thing I was thinking about this too is it's $10 right now, but it still has like 90% more down to go just to get to the W down here. Man, that's brutal. I suppose the bulls could be like, well, it's a descending wedge. Anyway, I don't know if people are around for the GME story, but that was crazy. Not a trade I was in. But I did catch Express actually, though, during that same meme coin. I mean, these are the original meme stocks. Like, I remember I traded this one. Wow, this is on the OTC now. Fucking crazy. Yeah, that they like must have fallen off the board there. Anyway, fun stuff. It's enough of the stock memes, the meme stocks. I guess what are the current meme stocks? Is Nvidia meme stock? I don't know. But I guess that's it for today. I'll just call it there. I just thought it was funny to look at GME there, the real GME. And I have been nibbling on some Solana memes. I saw that Soulzilla W trying to come in, Richard, actually, and I've already nibbled right around this area. Actually, like a week ago, I posted that in the DGen room. And I am nibbling on those sort of I guess they're the ones that I like. I don't know if they're still good or not, but like Soulzilla and well, Brett was doing okay. It kind of pulled back. Just some of the ones that I've already been trading, I'm definitely reloading on as they come down. I noticed Ponky was ripping because I guess Ponky has a lot of momentum behind it, but I didn't reload recently on that. I was trying to lower and then it took off. But whatever. There's not a huge rush on the meme coins for me, but I'm taking some nibbles on the ones I like that are coming down into good locations. But I think that's it for today. I don't know. Business as usual. Go work your bids. Try to buy pullbacks on altcoins if that's your thing. If you're trying to do this whole investment kind of plan, which I assume you are if you're watching this show. And I don't know, back at trading tomorrow, and that's about all I got. So I'll wish everybody a good rest of your weekend. Uh, Happy Bitcoin halving. See what happens from here. And that's about it. So I'll just, I guess I'll hit this disclaimer outro video, or whatever you want to call it, outro sequence. And I'll just see you guys tomorrow. So take care, everyone. Have a good rest of your weekend.